Mm-hmm.
last night. $70 cash.
Bad, bad, bad.
Grace,
Yeah, and look at that. Social Security still haven't called me, bro.
so I told you that white boy right there. White boy on top of this spot. So much. That's white. Everything is necessary to you. That's really fun. I'm going down to feed them. Friend's house yesterday. Yeah, come on.
Huh?
Yeah. Yourself, sports you. Just one day at a time.
If you don't like hearing the truth about who I am, stay off my page.
Can't handle the truth. Hey, can't handle the truth. Right up. There you go. That was just people good and smile. And all that stuff. And,
Cold Windows worker, tribal elder of the Seminole Nation in the house. Cold Windows worker, tribal elder of the Seminole Nation in the house. That's how I was able to get those motherfuckers lying to me. I got all of that shit on tape, bro. Okay? I don't get in front of these liars without having evidence what they told me, bro. I don't get in front of these liars without having evidence what they told me. I got all the social security lies, just like everything. You know, they didn't know who they was messing with, man. I've been documenting my life. I'm an artist. I've been documenting my life for the last 40 years. How do you think they catch criminals? You remember when somebody does something? I said, thank you. But I said the criminals that they want to catch, how do they catch them? Because they got them on tape, they got them on video. They saw them drive up. You know what I'm saying? To they checked the surveillance cameras in the area. You know what I'm saying? That's how they got their ass. But we can't use that technology to catch their ass. Shit. I don't care what they supposed to. I got it. I got that ass. You hear me? I got that ass, bro. I'm a chess master, baby. I'm a chess master, baby. I got that ass, bro. I'm a chess master, baby. I'm a chess master, baby. Oklahoma City Indian Clinic banned me because I told them you can't pull my teeth. You can't pull my teeth and give me ibuprofen like I'm a drug addict. What? This nigger's in here telling us we can't. Well, you can't come here no more. Don't you know that's a federal lawsuit for them to done me like that, bro? And because of the way they threatened me, uh, I would never go back up there. They was hoping that you know what they was hoping that I had a criminal record. If I had a criminal record, they would have they had the old uh, hospital police sitting right there to take me to jail because if I had had any kind of criminal background, I would have been in jail alone. When I went back up there, they said, Mr. Brown, we only want you to come up here and talk to us. I said, you can talk to me. Listen, the Oklahoma City Indian Clinic told me, Mr. Brown, we need you to come up here and talk to us. I said, you can tell me whatever you got to say on the phone. No, we need you to come up here personally. They thought I was going to go up there by myself. I took a friend with me. If I had went up there by myself, I probably would have been dead. I know I would have been in jail. You hear me?
You never heard what they say about me.
What?
Do not attempt to apprehend. Do not attempt to put them on probation. Recipe for disaster.
That's all they want to do is put us in jail, bro. I done been there. I don't want to go back.
I ain't going back. I ain't had my job again. And now, everything what you want to be.
Look, Social Security won't even call me back, bro. They done did, and I got it all documented. Okay. They don't even call me back when I call.
Homeboy that I know, right? His son in the hospital, cancer. He's 9 years old. Breaks my heart. Lived that boy probably 10 million miles on him. Road. I mean, every damn ceiling in the goddamn country as far as windows and lights. Yeah.
That's sad, man.
Yeah, but see me laugh 2 weeks ago. That's so scary. Give me $20 just to house it. I got that. I walked home. I'm saying $20 road and bike. Found me a deal right there.
Found what?
A whole deal.
Yeah, I know it. I saw the deer, and you talking about the dead deer in the street?
No, that's not.
When I heard it that way, hey man, I got a video of it, man. Remember when I told you I was going to the Social Security? That was a big ass deer dead. His leg was broke in the road, bro. Somebody had run over. Somebody. That same deer. It was in the listen.
It was right past Brown. Britain Road. Past Britain Road. Past Britain Road.
You think? Hold on. Yeah. I saw it. It was laying in the fucking street. It was on this side when I was heading this way. But yeah, it was on the left side of the street, bro. I saw that trucker laying in the street, bro. His leg was broke, bro. I saw it. His bone was going straight to the. I saw it. Huh?
I can't tell you how to talk.
I said, I saw that deer you talking about, man. Do you know that that's how long it's been since they told me if I went down there that they was gonna give me my money, bro.
They told me my first date would be March 5th.
Man, I saw that deer in the street, bro. The sucker got hit by a car, bro. He was on the left side of the street, bro. I saw him, bro. I saw them son of a gun, bro. That was a big one too, bro. Man, that was a big one too, bro.
I took the knife like this, right down that bone, all the way
freshly dead when I saw that deer, bro. I walked up. I was walking and I said, "Damn, I got pictures of it, bro. I got video of it."
Took him right over to the churches on Lincoln Boulevard. Got rid of the ball in the trash can at church. About 25 pieces, whatever they got. $40.
Man, everything done went. I went to fucking Carl Jr.'s yesterday.
Right.
Hey man, I see you. I'm gonna take this with. I gotta take this. Well, oh, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Huh? I got what? Thank you.
Hello. How are you?
I'm not doing too good.
No? What's wrong?
Got a whole bunch of stuff going on with me.
Oh no. I'm sorry. Come on in and grab a seat and let's get your snack case fixed up.
I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on. I know it's a part of my federal lawsuit. I'm a Native American artist, Cold Windows, work of the Seminole Nation.
Okay.
And I have a federal lawsuit against the federal government before all of this stuff happened to me. You know what I'm saying? And then I know that it's the government agencies that are subjugating and molesting me, but I document everything. And like I said, the Social Security, I was supposed to have been having my check for full, I'm suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder from being a victim of war, prisoner of my own land. This is my land. America is my land. I'm a government in itself, so I'm representing myself because no lawyer would help me do it. It goes so deep as far as my federal lawsuit, Progressive, which was my insurance agency, canceled my insurance after I had paid it because they knew that when they desecrated my sacred mound in my front yard that I used to dance around, going deeper, that Galen Culver 30 years ago did a story on me as this a great state of what? But when they found out that I'm a Mississippi mound builder, you know what I'm saying, and that's being, the government's trying to erase, they didn't want me seen on TV because they think Indian people look like white people. But this is what an Indian person really looks like me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in my family's Indian. You know what I'm saying? And I know what I'm 60. I know what Indian people used to look like, how they used to act, how they used to treat people. And how you know an Indian person is not by the color of his skin, because some Indian people look just like you, man. But how you tell them is by their heart. You know what I'm saying? And how they treat people. We don't subjugate, molest, and do the things that the government does. You know what I'm saying? And I just had my lawsuit, my federal lawsuit is for $300 million. It's before all of this. You know what I'm saying? I'm an artist, and one thing I was able to document all my artwork, so they're gonna pay for this. Now my artwork is over my grave of my dog that I could not take to the vet because of all of this molestation. Now my artwork is adorned around a little three-legged kitty cat that I called some kind of humanitarian place and told them what I was going through, and they wouldn't help me sell it. Save its life. Now, I'm telling you, I'm mad now, but I'm a non-violent person. They said Seminoles, they said Indian people are savages. No, the United States government is on how they have done me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to spend the rest of my life rectifying this so it'll never happen to another person again. Yeah. Now, they've been playing with my food stamps. I'm sick. I have a letter saying that I didn't have anything to worry about for 2 years. I said, but they've done me like this periodically. No letter came telling me that I have to reapply. Renew. Nothing came.
Okay. Well, I can check your address and we'll double check that it was sent to the right place.
But I said it wasn't sent to me. Okay. I live with an elderly man, and I try to keep track of everything. I have an arsenal. This is not what I'll be taking into federal court. This is what the Great Spirit told me to bring up here today so I'd get some justice.
Yeah. I hear you. You've been treated quite unfairly.
I'm 60 years old. I'm an artist. Galen Culver did a story on me, but now they're hiding. The Galen Culver is just a great state of what Channel 4 News did a 30-year anniversary. but I'm not on it.
I'm sorry.
That's how deep this is, ma'am. It's deep. Listen, the Oklahoma City Indian Clinic banned me because I wanted to be a doctor when I was growing up, and a lawyer, but I chose not to be a doctor because I was in a stressful situation saving somebody's life, and I did it. But I passed out afterwards because of all the blood and everything. And I said, I don't want to put myself in a position of trying to help somebody and not be able to do it.
Right.
Now, I wanted to be a lawyer, now I've become one. I wanted to be a lawyer back in the day, but when I saw how crooked, money-hungry, and dirty lawyers are, I didn't want to be one. But I have to be one now. So I done became one at 60 years old. And you best believe when I step in that courtroom, I'm going to handle business because the Great Spirit has anointed me to do that.
That's hard.
It's deep, ma'am. This story that I'm telling you. But listen, I'm a videographer. I've been documenting my life from 35 millimeter cameras, which I have a Canon out there with zoom lens with a remote control. I don't use it anymore because thank God to the repurposed technology that's being used now, which was my people's technology. When they robbed their graves and went off in there, and now they done found all of this technology. That's why it's so easy for me to learn. I build computers, learned how to do it myself, self-taught.
Yeah.
You understand? And I'm not playing now.
I don't understand.
I just said, but I'm gonna take this. If I live, everybody's gonna know me and what happened to me.
I hope they do.
Ma'am, I got my story. I'm Cole Windows work of the Seminole Nation. Type it in your computer and watch what pop up. I'm telling my story on 17 social media platforms. It's not one that I'm not on.
Yeah. You deserve to be heard. You deserve to be listened to.
And I deserve to be respected on my land as a tribal elder.
Yes, you do.
And listened to by children because I have the right formula for them for success. To be respectful, non-judgmental, and compassionate about other people and what they're going through.
Yes, sir. You do. You deserve all.
I'm saying everybody does.
Yes, everybody does. And why it's not just a normal thing to get.
I don't understand why it's not. And how can you say you're putting America first with all of the problems here and defending and protecting and building other countries and stuff up? The focus should be on us here in America. And nothing like this should ever happen to a tribal elder like me. My artwork was basically put on. I had a sacred man. Man, I'm going to tell you something that's true. The Great Spirit is real. Some people call him different names. But he used to come to me as I was dancing in front of my front yard. And I videotaped it. So when I step into federal court, I'm going to show something that nobody's ever seen before. Few people believe. Some people call UFOs, but they're not.
Okay. I mean, sounds like I hear you. I've never been through anything of the sort of like.
I pray you never have. I pray no one else ever will. And I have to make sure, if I can, that it never happens again.
I respect you for that.
Thank you.
That's a lot of courage.
Thank you.
Have
Thank
for
you.
that.
Thank you.
That is.
When my three-legged kitty cat died, and her name was Miracle, I'm in it for life. And nobody would help me save her.
That's not right.
But America's great. I could have said America was great, but I can't now.
Hard. That was really hard.
You should have seen her. The guy that gave it to me, like, man, take care of her, being kitty. Kitty lip never came back. But he drink all the time. I drink too. I have to because of the pain and stuff that I'm in. but he drink all the time, drink and drive. I don't do that type of stuff. But he said, I want somebody to get it because I'm afraid that it's going to get hit by a car because it's running back and forth. And I know you drink all the time. I said, running. I mean, you mean hobbling? He said, no, running. I said, I mean, get this man is drunk. He's crazy. But when I got to Cat and it started feeling comfortable, he used to run like it had 4 legs, climb trees.
That is a miracle, right?
Oh, I was looking for it one day. It was way over my head up in the tree.
Yeah.
You know, I miss her so much.
I know you do.
I guess that's what I needed to never stop.
Yeah. I know you miss him. I know pet losses.
This is
Gosh, it's horrible.
I'm sorry, but thank you for listening to me.
You're okay. If you need to talk, you can talk.
I just wanted to tell you, ma'am, you got a beautiful spirit, and I can feel that from you. So thank you for listening to me. I needed to get that off my chest, but then I wanted you to know too, because I'm out there. You're gonna hear my story one day.
I'll probably look it up once I'm done with your website work in your caves. I'm sorry, sir. You've been treated so unfairly. And
It's all true. I was trying to. I don't know if you ever know. I'm gonna close with this. This is what a real American Indian looks like. This is my mother.
She looks beautiful.
But this is what a real American Indian looks like.
Right. Yeah, I agree with you.
I mean, I can prove it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not from Oklahoma.
There's 574 federally recognized tribes.
Yeah.
Donald Trump just made it 575 by making the Lumbee tribe federally recognized. They look just like me, but I'm not a part of the Lumbee tribe. Another thing, too, there's 400 American Indian tribes that are not federally recognized, right in America right now. But they have other recognition, like state recognition and stuff like that, but not federally recognized. They should be federally recognized too. My people tell the story that when the colonizers came here, there was 2,000 indigenous tribes here, not just the 5 civilized tribes that indoctrinated with the white. And I ain't gonna say white because it wasn't just white people that were colonizers. There were people that looked like me that came from England and Spain and Russia and all different types of areas, Germany and everywhere, and they looked like me too, but they were foreigners. So they were part of the colonization too. When the story, the written story that we are getting is bull crap. You know what I'm saying? They always try to blame it on a white man and stuff like that, but it wasn't a white man. One of my great-grandfather on my mother's side, this woman's grandfather, he looked just like you. So, and he used to sit up with them when the Ku Klux Klan, they were white people, majority, racist white people and stuff like that, but that's just a part of it. But he was able to be right with them. He looked so, they didn't know what he was. So they would be, making their plans to go kill a whole bunch of black people. And when they get there, he done told everybody and the trap was set. But that's how, you cannot tell a person by the outer appearances or who they are.
No, you can't.
Not today, you can't.
No.
You can't.
No.
Donald Trump said Elizabeth McFarland, or whatever her name is, Elizabeth Warren has as much Indian blood than he does, but Donald Trump don't know. I have red-headed people like him, orange-headed, they call him orange-headed and shit like that, and the way he look, I have people that look like him in my family. So when he said that she has just as much Indian blood as he may be more Indian than he even know. You know what I'm saying? But he don't act like it because some of the things that he's doing, we're not money hungry. We're not greedy. We don't do some of the things that he does. So maybe he was indoctrinated so much and don't know who he is.
Right.
But if he, maybe the Great Spirit will wake him up and he'll change and be a better person for it. He said he want to be, the greatest president that ever was, he has an opportunity to do that.
You're right. You're right. He does. I hope he takes it.
I voted for him.
I hope things change.
I
Because you're not
I
wrong.
voted for him. I hate, I didn't want to say hate, but they may think this. I couldn't stand him, the way he was acting and everything. But the choice of Biden and Kamala Harris, who's supposed to be Indian, supposed to be black, but they found out she's Indian for real. What they were doing in Gaza, that genocide, I could not stand. The Great Spirit put it on my heart to get her out of, to be a part of getting the Biden system out of the government on that alone. Yeah. So all of Trump's mess, now he got if he's going to continue that madness over there, it's going to be, I'm going to give him a chance to stop it. Right. But they wasn't going to never stop it. No. I had to get them out of, I had to be a part of getting them out of there.
Which is understandable. That's, given your situation, I think that's...
I can't, they're killing those little, can you imagine being bombed day and night? What kind of, the elderly people probably had heart attacks and died and everything, but that's so traumatic. I couldn't imagine being a child and having all of that bombs exploding, your friends and siblings dying and losing limbs and everything. They're traumatizing that whole community of everybody. And that's a lasting effect that's gonna be generational curse. Yeah. And it gotta stop. It's the same thing they did to my people here in America. I hope that's the Social Security Administration. They've been lying to me. You'll get to hear it. Hello?
Social Security, this is Shirley. You requested a call back?
Yes, ma'am. My name is James Brown. You all have been telling me all kind of different things for months and stuff now about getting my Social Security to the point where I have a federal lawsuit and I'm going to be adding you all to it.
Okay. Well, how can I help you?
I'm wondering what happened to my check.
Your check. Did you get on the 3rd or the 1st?
I never got a check.
Oh, did you apply for
I was approved for Social Security disability back in like August or something like that. You all have told me I had to come to the office months ago to sign some paperwork that wasn't there. I have it all documented, you know what I'm saying? And I have a witness listening to me, you talking to me right now.
Okay, sir. I'm sorry for that, but let me take a look and see what I can find out for you. What's your Social Security number?
444-749495.
Okay. Get a little information from you. May I have your first and last name?
James Brown.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. What's your date of birth?
11/03/1964.
Your place of birth?
Oklahoma City, Deaconess Hospital.
What state is that?
Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. 73111.
Okay, mother's maiden name?
Washington. I had one man tell me that my information of months ago went to the wrong office. I'm like, what does that have to do with me? Why am I getting penalized for it? Not to mention y'all had me get out of the hospital and walk and ride a bike like 3 miles to your office, only to tell me the paperwork that I had that was paramount for me to sign, there was nothing for me to sign. And see, I've documented everything. And I have to add you to my federal lawsuit now. I know you don't care. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a principal person. I'm a principal person, and when I say I'm gonna do something, you can almost guarantee it. I have to live first.
Okay, well, let me see if I can help you. So I still need some information. What's your address, please?
1220 Northeast 46th Street.
City, state, zip code?
Oklahoma City, Oklahoma 73111.
Okay.
I've had to be out doing things that I shouldn't have never been doing in my situation. I'm already suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. That's how I won my disability case. You know what I'm saying? But now this is compounding the things that I'm going to be bringing into federal court now after this, and all the lies that I've been told and all the mistreatment and molestation. I'm going to make sure nobody ever experiences this again, as God is my witness if I live. I can talk to you too. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm filling out your application.
Thank you so much, sweetie. What tribe are you? Where are you from?
Texas.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Very, very uncommon for somebody to live in Texas or be from Texas or Oklahoma and not have Indian blood.
I transferred for college to
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, ma'am, I got women in my family look just like you. You know what I'm saying? They tall, white, you know, because I have I guess my grandpa must have been Emmanuel Wallace. He must have had white blood. He couldn't have been sitting up with the Ku Klux Klan. He had to have white blood in him. You know what I'm saying? The man I was telling you about, they thought he was white. So he had to have white blood in him. They thought he was white, man.
My family comes from Ukraine.
Okay, but I said my people been, I don't know where they come from. I know they're Polynesian, Tonga, and all over. You know what I'm saying? Hawaiians are American Indians too, and they don't really. I don't know if they know it. It's not a part of calling them that. But Eskimos are American Indians. People, Mexicans are American Indians. The whole United States, like 70% of it was a part of Mexico at one time, until they took it from them. You know what I'm saying? So Mexicans are Native Americans, the Hawaiian Islands, all of that is American Indians too. You know what I'm saying? And then Eskimos are American Indians. So that's a part of when I said the 574 tribes, you have to put them in that category too. And I'm not talking about Canada, because Canada has its own tribes and stuff too. When I said the 900 and something so-called tribes, that's America. But like I said, how you tell us now is by our heart. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell us by the color of the skin or hair texture or anything like that. You tell us by our heart and how we treat people. And it's most important to go back to our old ways and never fully indoctrinate ourselves up into this sickness. This is not right, man. You can't treat people like this. You can't do these things. There's some people call it karma, but there's a law that will make you pay for your things that you're doing.
Yeah.
I want to be remembered for good.
I'll remember you.
I said, but I want to be remembered for good.
Good. Right.
For the good things. Not the bad.
I understand.
And pass it on.
Yeah, to the younger generations, because I'll have to fight for it too.
I'm going to fight for them. It's my job. I shot a flaming nail through my hand. I can document it to where I can't sleep at night. It started hurting so bad. For days.
Ouch. That doesn't sound very...
Man, I can't describe the pain either. It's when I first they operated on me and they left something in here because they told me that we operated once, we got to go back in there, something in there. And then because I didn't have no insurance, they told me I was at not an Indian hospital. The next day I called, I said, my friends, I said, I gave somebody the key to my house. I said, man, I'm going to be in here another day. They got to operate on me in the morning. Would you go check on my dogs again and stuff? Because I didn't think I was going to be in there that long. And then I'm preparing for surgery. And then all of a sudden they said, well, you release, you can go. Okay. 3 years later, I couldn't even sleep. This is a long time ago when this happened. 3 years after they told me they did the operation, and before they operated on me again, then something started hurting me so bad that I went to the Indian hospital now because they did the when the surgery, they was going to charge me so much at Oklahoma Memorial Hospital. The Indians said, they was going to cover it, but they said, no, you can come to us. You know what I'm saying? Because it was more beneficial to me and everything. So they did the aftercare on my treatment, which took a long time for it to heal. And so finally it healed. I got it all online and everything. Finally it healed out on the outer part of it. There's a scar right there. I healed really well. But a couple of years after that, that's when it started hurting me so bad. And I'm like, what the heck is going on and stuff? And I didn't realize I had an operation, not really thinking. And so I went back to the Indian clinic and they said, can you tell me what the pain is like from a scale of 1 to 10? I said, it's like a 13. And they said, did you break it? Did you? I said, I don't know. So they did operations. I mean, what do you call it? You know what I'm talking, x-rays and everything on me and everything and stuff like that. And they said, well, it's not broken and everything. And then they did tests on me and everything. And they said, Mr. Brown, you got psoriatic arthritis, degenerate, you know what I'm saying? And that's what the pain. I said, oh my God. And then they gave me some medication for it and it worked for like 2 years, for real. It worked. You know how crazy, I just forgot. You know what I'm saying? And then I was taking the pills every day and they was working and I just forgot about them, taking them and it still worked and stuff. And I wish I knew what those pills were to this day, but I don't think they'll work anymore. But then all of a sudden it came back.
Oh, Lord.
Came back with a pack. It came back with a vengeance. You remember I was telling you how bad it was then? Now it'll last like for 8 hours or something like that, 9 hours, 10 hours. So now I'm banned from the Oklahoma City Indian Clinic. They won't give me no kind of really good medication because all the Indians are drug addicts, but I'm not one of them. So now they're trying to give me ibuprofen and stuff like that for pain and stuff like that, and it's not working. So but I have to take, if I do take it, I got to take a whole, okay, now the Indian clinic done banned me.
Okay, sir, I do see where your claim was approved by the administrative law judge, which was in September. And of course, administrative law judge said you should receive something from another office, which is Social Security. We would have 60 days. Of course, we're past that 60 days to get your benefits set up. We have notified your local office of your concern. They're running behind, but I do see that your claim is at the processing center that has to process the benefits to get your money set up where you start receiving a check.
That's what they did to me, but I told you, ma'am, they did to me way back then. Same story, same everything. Told me I had to come in and everything. Then they told me,
you don't have to come in.
I said, but they did, and I shouldn't have never had to come in.
I understand that. Yeah.
And then they said the letter was. Then they said all my information was sent to the wrong office. When I'm telling you, and I'm telling the Social Security office when I get into federal court, is you can't penalize me for a mistake that you made. I don't know who you used to doing like that, but you can't benefit. You can't penalize me for a mistake you made. And I don't care who you used to doing like that. You won't be doing nobody else like that again. I know. I'm telling you though. I'm very. That's added to my post-traumatic stress disorder that I won my case over. That's what I'm telling you. So I will be adding you all to my case, and I'm going to be suing you to where I hope you shut down. You hear me? Because you're criminals.
Right. Okay, well, I can't seem to help you anymore. So I tried to give you the information on what's going on.
How is that helping me? I'm having to sell my things that I would have never sold. My cats and animals and pets are dying. That's going to be a part of my lawsuit. You're adding
we
on.
have sent messages, and they're working on getting your benefits set up, sir. I understand that that's not now. You need your money right now, but they are working on your claim. They're working to get your benefits set up so you can start receiving your check.
Thank you.
Okay, I understand. I'm not going to try to.
Ma'am, this is not for when I'm. Another thing too. I don't know you, and I apologize, but this is all directed toward the agency, not you. And
I understand that, sir. I understand that. I understand.
And I apologize. I apologize that you received. I apologize that you received the brunt of this because I wish I could, grab the social.
That's okay, sir, because we received the brunt of everything from people on it every minute, every day. Because
thank you so much.
People that you're talking to.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying for having the.
Roll off. Get off, you know what I mean?
I said, I appreciate
frustration.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ma'am. I don't know your name or anything like that. I appreciate you. You're in the right position, and I wish I could give you some kind of compliment for how you handled me. Do you understand that?
I do understand that, and I understand your frustration, and I understand your need.
Thank you.
But that doesn't. If I had a magical ball where I could just say, make your benefits appear and go and do, I would.
Yeah, it's the government. It's the government.
Is it right that they're running behind? But it's a lot of things.
Yeah. I understand.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that's not right.
And I'm suffering.
That doesn't mean that you still can't do what you feel like you need to do. That's fine.
I'm suffering behind it. I'm suffering behind it.
Okay, and I understand that too. But understand that we are working to get your benefits in place. Okay. And we've sent messages.
Thank you.
Priority messages.
Thank you.
We've told them your concerns, your needs, you're in dire need of your benefits.
Thank you.
And we're going to just ask you to just, we're late to getting those benefits. It should have been 60, 90 days ago from when the administrative law judge sent it. But sometimes things happen, unfortunately.
Thank you.
And unfortunately that it had to happen to you. But that doesn't mean that we're not concerned about you. That doesn't mean that you still can't do whatever you feel like you need to do.
Thank you.
But I'm just saying, that's not going to, what I'm saying is not going to give you your money right there. Yeah. But I want you to know that customer service, like myself, we're concerned for you.
Thank you.
And we're the mediators between you and you getting what you want because there's nobody else.
Thank you so much.
So if you have a problem with your local office, customer service is like, we're the mediator on your behalf to get things right for you.
Thank you so much.
We send messages, but you have to, 10 days from today, if you ain't heard anything, then call us back.
Okay.
Yeah, you might be still angry and you might still be saying some things and you got a right to be angry.
Hey, check this out. Check this out. I won't be because of what you said, I won't be angry next time I call. Thank you.
And I hope not, because I'm just saying all the things that you said, yes, that's true. But, just scale it back a little bit.
Okay.
We're working for you.
Thank you.
It might not seem like we're working for you because you ain't got your money, but if you keep calling us, customer service, tell the representative, we send messages, we send, hey.
What's your name?
He needs his money. He's in dire need. My name is Shirley.
When I call, I want to talk to you, Shirley.
Well, you probably won't get me, but you'll probably get someone else.
I hope I do. Thank you so much. I'm going to let you go. I'll call back again, and I'm going to be asking for Shirley.
Just check back with us in about 10 days. They're working to get your benefits. We send messages. Okay?
When I call, I'm going to be asking for Shirley, even if I don't get you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
You're welcome, sir. You too. Take care.
Thank you.
All right. Hello.
Sorry about that.
Security. Your satisfaction means the world to us. Your participation in the survey is voluntary.
This ain't even my phone, and I'm not going to do that.
And we will not ask for any identifying information.
Could you show me?
This survey
Could you show me how to get? Oh, I know how to.
OMB, as required by the Paperwork
Oh, I'm
Reduction
sorry.
Act.
This is my friend's phone that I live with, the 80-year-old man.
Number for this survey is 096000526, and the survey should take less than 5 minutes.
Oh, wait.
We will begin now.
I'm sorry.
Using a scale from 1 to 5, where 1 is very dissatisfied and 5 is very satisfied. Please rate your satisfaction.
How do I go back to that call?
From Social Security.
Let's see.
Closed.
I don't even see how to go. Oh, see.
Okay.
I don't
Using a
even.
scale from 1 to 5, where 1 is not very respectful and 5 is very
I wish I
respectful.
could.
Rate how respectful the representative
look
was
at
in handling your call.
I don't know how to do it. I wanted to give her a 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, and I can't even.
Scale from 1 to 5.
Is that the call? Is that it?
And 5 is very clear.
How do I go back to it?
Representative's explanation was in response to your question.
Okay. Which one I push? I don't know what to push.
Well, you can call back and leave a review next week too. It's okay.
At the completion of your phone call, did you feel your issues were resolved? Press 1 for yes, press 2 for no. We would like to ask about your reason for calling Social Security's National 800 number. Which of the following categories best describes?
I'm just going to hang up because I'm wasting your time. What I was telling you is that I wanted to give her a 10, 10, 10. I don't even know how to operate his phone, man.
Okay. Good news. Your SNAP benefits are reopened.
Oh, thank you, sweetie.
Of course. You could have one for tonight.
Huh?
So, okay, hear me for a
I'm
second.
sorry.
I am a new employee with DHS, so my boss just has to look over everything I do. But your case will be taken care of by the end of the day today, and you'll have them on there by, I'm gonna say midnight tonight.
Okay.
But you're good, man.
Man, thank you. Thank you. What is your name?
I'm Anna.
Anna, sweetie. God sent me to you because you made me happy. You listened to me.
Yes, sir.
You need to. You say this is how long you been here?
Since November.
That's my birthday, November 3rd.
I started November 4th.
Your birthday is the 4th.
No, I started.
You know, it was a lady that it was crazy. It was. Listen, for years I used to come here. I mean, for years I wouldn't come here, and I'm struggling. I'm an artist. You know, artists struggle, and I have beautiful work. When you look at my stuff, you'll see. But for years I wouldn't come here, and then all of a sudden I was starving to death, and I came up inside of here, and lady said, Mr. Brown, you haven't been working in son? I said, I told her where I was and everything. She said, and I said, I felt somebody else needed it more than me. And she said, don't be like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're for. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. And I was like, that's how we are, though. You know what I'm saying? I felt like somebody needed it more than me. And she said, and I said, and then other people be asking me for my driver's license, and I was going through stuff, and I might not have had it, or Social Security card and stuff like that back then, way back then, and they, because I didn't have it, they wouldn't help me here. You know what I'm saying? But then I was skeptical about that coming in because I had things, that my family had abandoned me, and I didn't have those things and stuff, and something told me to come here anyway. And there's that lady was telling me, I was telling, why do you come before now and stuff, and I was telling her because I thought somebody needed more than me, and she was asking me, Mr. Brown, can I see your driver's license? I mean, stuff, and I said, I don't have it. And she said, don't worry about that. Sitting right behind here. And I said, she was asking me those other things. It was like 3 things or something I needed. And I said, ma'am, I don't have it. She said, I got that. I said, oh, man. And then she said, she hooked me up just like you did. I was legitimate. I just didn't have those things. And she said, you straight, just like you did. And I said, oh, man. But listen to this, though. But this was a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? I have the information now. But I'm talking about, this was like 20-some years ago. And all of a sudden, she helped me, and she said, Mr. Brown, have a nice day. And I stood up and stuff like that. And I said, yeah, I just had a birthday. My birthday is November 3rd. She said, that's my birthday.
Oh, really?
She worked here. I was a black lady. But her birthday was the same birthday as mine. And then you started the day after my birthday here. God put you here for me. Thank you so much. And I told you the Great Spirit is real. And you are a treasure. Please don't leave this place for other people.
I don't plan on it, sir. I promise you that.
I said, but you need to be here. There's people that get positions like working around children because they're child molesters. There's people that work around the elderly because they can't stand the elderly. They want to hurt the elderly, and they will if there's no surveillance cameras around. Okay. But I said people take jobs for. There's some police officers take that position because they like shooting and hurting people. I'm just saying. It's wonderful that I know that you showed me. But I said this is a place that need people like you here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.